the very leap. In 1 year and into the other, technology seems to be advancing daily, but the pilot from very leaps the world's first communication earpiece might be a truly huge step forward for communication. The product, though the pilot is still very much in development, the product will sold as two earpieces and a smartphone app. When first released, the technology will translate between only 5 European languages: English, Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese. The earpiece has a microphone to isolate speaker's voice, after which speech will be sent to the app. The app runs speech recognition, machine translate, and the speech synthesis process before send new speech to listener earpiece application. The pilot is join other machine translate like Skype Translate and Google Translate, but it's the first add to the earpiece to a concept. The added convenience of this will make the device useful in several social spheres, particularly to business and tourism. While sale meeting and tourism may be revolutionized by pilot, the desire to communicate with a foreign crash inspired very Live CEO to develop it. Sci-fi dream coming true. When fundraising for the pilot was launched on Indiegogo in May this year, it became transparent how much the market wanted the product. It reached its $35,000 goal in 15 minutes, $1 million in hours, and eventually more than $2 million. With help of over 11,000 speakers. It seems that the pilot captured imagination of many who had seen similar technology, science fiction. Like a Forbes writer expressed it in following quote: "The very left pilot is as close as I have seen to the universal translate that I was promised by Star Trek when I was a kid flying to future." So the pilot's translate app is available now. The entire earpiece package is planned for delivery in May 2011 at a retail cost of $215 to $300. For now, Relay is still hard at work to improving the pilot's speed of translation and develop an offline mode. Additional language package will be developed and sold soon after the product release, so that people everywhere can make use of this amazing device.
好，下一篇。
Tintin the penguin. The bird will never forget that the man who saved his life. In 2011, a retired bricklayer working along beach in Brazil stumbled upon a penguin. That bird's feathers were covered in tar, and it's weak and starving. The man, João Pereira de Souza, decided to take the penguin under his wing. He carried it home, washed off tar, and fed it fish every day. De Souza's grandson, who was about 2 years old, couldn't pronounce penguin, the Portuguese word for penguin. He called the bird Tintin, and that became its name. Once Tintin recovered, De Souza tried to release it, but Tintin didn't leave. He started for about 10 months, but one day, shortly after growing new feathers, he disappeared. Tintin is a Magellanic penguin, part of a species named after the explorer Ferdinand Magellan. Magellanic penguins live in South Hemisphere, breeding including both coasts of South Africa. One colony is in Patagonia, which is along the south end of the continent. When it isn't breeding season, the penguin migrates to southern, sometimes for
北方
south,
，south 是南方。
north, sometimes for thousands miles. On one of these trips north, Tintin might be got caught in an oil spill. When Tintin returned to the ocean, Tisola's family and friends expect neighbors see the penguin again. But a few months later, Tintin come back. Every year since he rescued the penguin, has returned to Brazil to visit his rescuer. And every year, Tisola said Tintin shows more affection. The relationship between Tintin and his human friend is exceedingly rare. João Kwadrowski, a biologist who interviewed Tisola, said, I have never seen anything like this before. I think that penguin with João is part of his family and might be a penguin as well. When he sees him, he wags his tail like a dog and honks with delight. In Brazil and many other countries, keeping wild animal aspect is illegal. The experts fear that if the animal depend on human, he lost their ability to survive on their own. When Tintin visits Tisola, he has free access. Go and eat. Come and go to the sea. So he isn't considered a pet. With a doubt, Tisola's intervention saved Tintin's life, and the mankind is keeping draw the penguin come back year after year.
好。